Charlie's 7. He loves being on stage and being dramatic, and that's one of the lovely things I think now, is that you can see when he plays, he really gets into it, doesn't he? Charlie has Usher syndrome, and he has type 1B, which is kind of the most severe type, really. And it started off with him being mildly deaf at birth. And it seemed to have 3 components: problems with balance, going profoundly deaf, and then going blind. It's called retinitis pigmentosa. It affects the retina, and it's mainly to do with the rods and the cones and the light.
What usually happens is that sort of by age 12 or so, that the children start to go sort of night blind, so they can't see anymore when it gets dark. And that's the beginnings of an eye condition, which sort of gradually progresses.
When I was a baby, I couldn't hear, so I was very lucky I got implants. So.
And how old were you when you got your implants? Can you remember?
I was probably about 3.
What did it sound like? Can you remember when you first switched them on?
I didn't really understand them, and it was quite funny. And
You used to say that everything sounded like beeps at the beginning, didn't you?
yeah.
It sounded like a beep beep, but then it turned into people's voices, did it?
Yes.
And we couldn't speak to you on the phone, could we, when we were away? Because you couldn't hear us.
No.
But now we can.
Yeah.
Although you told me that you didn't like my singing, didn't you? But it was good because we could then sing in the car together, which we haven't been able to do on journeys before. He's very matter-of-fact about things, isn't he? And he met a war veteran on a ferry who was wearing lots of medals. And he went up to him and he said, "Oh, you must be very brave because you've got all those medals. What did you do?" And the man said, "Oh, you'll have to speak up because I'm deaf." And Charlie went, "I'm deaf too, look." And he took off his implants. He was like, "See, I can't hear anything." So he's very happy to talk about it. And I mean, obviously teenage years will be a whole new experience for him, but at the moment he's very confident about it.
So like, if you wanted to change battery, you go like that, and then you will take this out, and then you can see the batteries, and you use this to take them out.
The following month after his operation that we got the Usher's diagnosis, so after kind of thinking, right, we've done the big thing, it was like, okay, now we may have a lot more to face. But since then, I think just because Charlie's so positive,
we try and just keep positive, and because we just don't know what will happen in the future. We've got to gradually tell Charlie more and more about what could potentially happen, and he's obviously got to the age where he's asking about it more.
Yeah.
So when we go to Moorfields in January, he'll want to know why he's having, intensive eye checks.
Yeah, he knows. I mean, we've spoken about it because obviously he doesn't like the eye hospital, and he said, "Why do I have to go and not Daisy, his sister?" And I've explained to him that people who have problems with their ears can sometimes have problems with their eyes. So Moorfields are the best place to go in the world, and they'll be able to keep an eye out for any problems and things. So he knows that, but you don't feel the need to tell him things because it hasn't. The condition of the eyes wasn't there the last time we were there, so we don't want to worry a little kid about things that haven't yet happened.